A study reveals that properties designed for easy upkeep can reduce maintenance costs in the long run. It shows that one such condo saved a sizable amount in operational costs. Commercial buildings can also reap benefits. Eugene Chow has more.
The Copen Grand condominium has hidden design features that make the estate easier, safer and cheaper to maintain. Gondolas can access the facades of all residential blocks. There's no need for complex scaffolding every time the exteriors are serviced. The condo's architect says this has helped cut costs.
We have to put these measures in the planning stages because it's very, very difficult to implement when the project is completed. Especially those features require a bit more effort, like space planning. For example, you need a corridor of 1.2 in order for them to reach the facade for the gondola system to work.
Such design tweaks added up to just 0.2% of the total construction cost. But the annual savings in maintenance is up to 110,000 Singapore dollars a year, which means homeowners may fork out less in such monthly fees. At Shaw Tower, critical systems were built to be inspected and repaired with less downtime and manpower. There's a lifting beam that can remove heavy equipment, such as chiller plants, when a change is needed.
There's lots of moving parts and maintenance activities that we need to carry out, whether it's weekly or monthly or even annually. And the components can be either small but in tight spaces, or they can be large components that we need to consider how we can safely remove them from a building in both safely, effectively and in a cost-effective manner.
For commercial developments, such design elements amounted up to 1.5% of construction cost, but savings could go up to almost $1 million Singapore dollars annually. The Building and Construction Authority says it began the study after receiving feedback from the industry about the exact benefits of good maintenance design.
They understand that intuitively it's important to do it, but it lacks the evidence, the quantitative evidence on how much it costs or even how much it will save me downstream.
BCA says it will share the study findings with architects, engineers and developers to encourage wider adoption for future building projects. It also hopes the public will pay closer attention to such features to boost demand for good maintenance design in the sector.
National Development Minister Chee Hong Tat unveiled the study findings at an architecture festival dinner. He says good design can have meaningful manpower productivity gains.
The biggest gains came from architectural decisions, choices about design specifications, floor materials, ceiling types, and facade access. And this reinforces the point that maintainability should be an upfront design consideration.
He also announced changes to the digitalization of building regulatory processes. Small-sized projects are now exempted from making submissions. However, it will be mandatory for medium-sized projects from October. There will also be a public engagement for the design for Jubilee Park at Fort Canning.